Hi, welcome to Drive with Care. I'm going out to do some photography, so why not come along for a drive till I get to my location. We're going from Whitfield to St Margaret's Bay, so I want to get some seaside photography in. So we'll start at this little housing estate in Whitfield and just see what traffic we can find. And I think there will, because it's 5:20 and it's highly likely that we'll meet some commuter traffic. What do you think? It's one of my regular haunts, St Margaret's Bay, for photography. But I also like driving there. It's a very pleasant little windy road, isn't it? As if you've seen any of my previous videos. So we'll have a tiny bit of dual carriageway and then take the little coastal road that normally goes to Deal, and then we'll swing off. I shall give you the yellow and red rectangles if I see any hazards. Trophies and raspberries. Hey, I just thought maybe we should do bananas. Wonder if I can find a dancing banana. No, I like the raspberry. For people who don't indicate right. You know that whole thing about 20 mile an hour? When they've got speed humps like that, you're not going to go more than 20 anyway. And this is a 30 zone. Okay, we've got a tricky junction here because the roundabout is ahead, but you've got cars coming off the roundabout who want to turn right into the junction. And they will go for it if they think it's clear. Right, I want to go left of the roundabout here. Clear to my right, entering a 50 mile an hour. It's normally 60 here, but they've got roadworks because they've been putting the new bridge in, so they've reduced it to 50, which people will ignore, of course. I wonder if they'll resurface the road when they've finished with the work. Of course, like riding on a dirt gravel track. So noisy. Of speed restriction and end of roadworks, so back to national speed limit. Watch out for cars coming off the slip. There's one there, nothing to my left, so I don't have to move out. Two-way traffic, the old dual carriageway has ended. Still national speed limit. No U-turns for half a mile. I can see a truck in the lay-by with its brake lights on. Does that mean he's pulling out? Starting to move. I was thinking about parking up for the night. U-turn restrictions end. I want to go left at the roundabout, so get some indicators on. Yay, the Ford Focus is indicating. It's a trophy from me. It's nice to see what people's intentions are, you see, when you get the indicators going. Clear to my right. 50 mile an hour zone. Drive on the left. So we're so close to the Dover port that any foreign vehicles, because they drive on the other side of the road, don't they, in Europe, need to be reminded. Right, it's 50 and there's a speed camera warning. Reduced speed for the junction. Car waiting to turn in. Will he go for it? No. I suppose that's the one thing, isn't it? If you've got to drive somewhere and it's commuter time, isn't it? The roads are particularly busy. I would normally go down this road, but I think I'll just carry on for time's sake, and then we'll just turn right opposite the Martin Mill junction, going to St Margaret's Bay that way. Still a 50 zone. Road is nice and clear now. Quite a few turny bends, but I'm not thinking that they are blind bends. And part of my thinking is that there might not be any agricultural vehicles this time of the day. I suppose you can never tell though, can you? Right, my junction is coming up on the right. Get myself ready. Nothing behind me at all, so I think I've just got to wait for a gap. National speed limit applies. Maybe I should campaign to have these roads set at 20 miles an hour. I can appreciate, built up urban areas. It makes sense. You're not going to get far. And actually, with Wales going into the 20 mile an hour zone thing in all built up areas or urbans or towns and villages and cities, invariably you don't get to travel faster than 20 miles an hour anyway. Whoa! Are you still with me? Adjusting camera. It's not like I'm doing the phone, is it? It's just my camera fell off. You won't have seen that because I will cut that bit out. You'll still hear my voice, but you won't get the whole faffing around with the camera. Yeah, what was I saying about not going faster than 20 anyway, so I wonder why that fell off. Not had any mishaps with my brackets for a long time. Right, we're approaching St Margaret's, entering into a 30 mile an hour zone. So with cars parked on the right, anything coming from ahead around the zigzag bend there, as you can see, will swing out into the road. But there's still enough room. I saw there's a car with hazards on here. What's going on? Taxi and Royal Mail. That's the thing when you're commentating on driving, you forget what you said sort of 15 seconds ago. I'm currently doing 20 in a 30 zone. You can see why. Because it's built up. School sign, but it's gone school time. So no worries about that, unless there's an after school club, of course. I've got to go somewhere after I've done my photography, so I might do a return trip coming back from St Margaret's Bay if I can keep the camera attached to the windscreen. There you go, look at the coast. Right, slow, very dangerous bends. We've done this road many times now, haven't we, in my videos. Just watch out for pedestrians, oncoming vehicles. Look out for your passing places. Slow in the road. Yep, one car, but I can get past there. Now comes the tighter part with the U-bend at the end here. Oh, it's very clear out to France today. You can't see it. Maybe when I stop you'll see it. Depends where I get to park. Let's crawl around here. Nothing coming. How wonderful. Doing a lot of construction here, either repairing houses or building them from scratch. I do love this area and I think the houses are wonderful, but they're a little close to the cliff for my liking. Erosion comes to mind. Very tight bend here. Watch out for cars coming out. Pedestrian in the road. Two pedestrians. More pedestrianis. Wow, isn't that spectacular? Tide is in. And you can see France. I might zoom in on the camera quickly, just so you can see it. Okay, that was Whitfield to St Margaret's Bay. I'm now going to do some photography. Drop me a comment if you saw any hazards that I didn't see, and I'll see you in another video. Probably the follow-on from this. Thanks for watching and bearing with. Bye for now. Drive with care.